I'm Jonda Beattie, a professional organizer. As a professional organizer, I often have people come to me and say, Jonda, I'm thinking about a move. How do I get organized for this move? And here are some tips that I pass on to them. First, months before this move, go through every room in your house and ruthlessly purge and get rid of anything that you do not need, or you do not love, or that will not fit into your new home. I mean, who wants to pay for and spend the time packing up things that you're only going to need to get rid of at the other end? After this is complete, go through and do a complete inventory of what is left. You can do this by taking pictures, a video, or just taking extensive notes. After you've completed that, put together a packet of everything you have that has warranties, directions, and receipts for high-value items. That way, when you get to the other end, you can troubleshoot anything that might have gone wrong, or if need be, you can prove that you did own something and what its value was. Immediately start a folder. This is going to contain all of the things that you're going to need for the move. This is where you can put your receipts, this is where you can put your estimates, and if you're going to move far, start to gather your medical records, school records, and keep them all in this folder as opposed to putting them in a folder that's going to get packed. Then, make a timeline of everything that's going to happen during the move and check things off as you do them. There is more than one way to move. You'll need to decide if you're going to do it yourself, if you're going to hire a company to do it for you, or perhaps a combo where you pack yourself and the moving company takes it to its destination. If you're thinking about moving yourself, just be aware that there can be hidden costs. Not only do you have to think about the cost of renting the vehicle, but there's also going to be extra insurance, and there will be renting items like dollies or quilted pads. Let's look at a sample timeline. About 8 weeks or a month, 2 months before your move, look into the truck rental cost or look into selecting a mover. If you're looking at the mover, get written confirmation. About 6 weeks before, order your boxes and supplies. If you have your floor plan where you're going, draw it up and measure your furniture and decide where things are going to be placed. About a month before, select your mover if you're using one and get that written confirmation finalized. Start packing up all of your non-essentials, the things that you're not using on a day-to-day basis. Get a change of address from the post office or do it online. Notify utilities, banks, credit card companies, subscriptions, your human resources at work, insurance companies, brokerage firms about your move. Have your car serviced and inspected. About 2 weeks before, clear out your safety deposit box. Reconfirm with those movers. If necessary, reserve a babysitter or a pet sitter. 1 week before, set aside all of your personal items. Start moving these into one room, perhaps a small bathroom, where you can put everything that you are going to move in the car. Put a do not enter on the sign so the movers don't touch that area. Check your medicines. Be sure you have enough of prescription medicines to last you at least 2 weeks. Be sure that the utilities, especially the electricity, is on at your new house. You might want to hire someone to clean out your old house after you've moved out. Now, a few days before the move, if you're moving your fridge, empty it out and clean it. Reconfirm your times with your mover. Put together a travel kit for your car. In this, you're going to have all of your paperwork, perhaps some toys for the children, some snacks. The day before, if you're going to be using a rental truck and doing it yourself, get that truck the evening before. Practice driving it around and being familiar with it. The day of, be sure you plan to be there the whole day that the movers are there. When the truck comes, make sure that it is the correct truck. It's not unheard of for scams to happen. Sign and keep a copy of the inventory. Then you are ready to drive to your new house and unpack. And that is another story. I am Jonda Beattie, professional organizer with time-space organization.